Hello. I shall wait here until some people arrive, so I'm not talking to myself, and I'll just sit here twiddling my thumb bits, and let's have a quick refresh on the old laptop so I can actually see the comments. I can't believe it's Tuesday already. Where did the weekend go? It fair flew. There we go. That one, right. So I know I'm early. I'm about 1 minute 30 early, which is unusual for a train driver. But here I am. Oh, I've got really sore eyes today. I think it's the pollen might be quite high. I don't know. Either I'm just a little bit tired. I've been looking at small stuff today. I'm not going to say too much at the moment because it's still top secret. No one's here yet, so we'll just wait. I'll just talk because, you know, I mean, it's not something that I find difficult, but wow, you are going to absolutely love everything that I'm going to be showing you tonight. I'm really honoured to be doing the shows on Sunday. Pollyanna Pickering, and it is absolutely fabulous collection. You are going to love it. So we'll just wait a few more moments until some more people arrive. Oh, hello, Ian. Hiya, and Vivian's here, and Chris is here. If you are watching, then do please pop a comment on so I can see who's here, because it's not actually showing up on the screen. It usually shows me who's watching, but it's not this time, so I'm not going to see you. Hello, Lorna. Let's have a look. We'll just update this one. There we go. Liz is here, hello, and Julie, hello, love. So don't be shy, come and have a chat. We're all about the chat tonight. I have got a demo for you, which is going to be just purely for you. It's not something that I've got ready for the telly. I've got one similar for the telly, but this one is just for you. Hi Hazel, I'm good, thank you. Apart from my eyes are a bit sore. I think it might be the pollen, but apart from that, I'm fine and dandy. Had a great weekend. And I was just saying to myself then, I can't believe it's Tuesday already. We're only talking to you on Friday. It feels like yesterday. Don't know where the days are going. We're in, what, we're nearly halfway through July already. It's bonkers, isn't it? So tonight I am going to show you the first half of the brand new Pollyanna Pickering collection that we've got launching on Hobby Maker on Sunday the 14th. So grab a pencil. The show times are 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. And I don't think there's anything else on Sunday night, especially around the 8 p.m. time. Let's just put it this way. If England do manage to beat the Netherlands tomorrow and get to the final, I will have my talk back on. So if you see me doing that, then you'll know what I'm up to. Hi, Tracy. Look at me squinting. Just put my specs on. I can see you properly. Honestly, has anyone else got to that age where your arms aren't quite long enough anymore? And it's really daft because I'm really short-sighted. I've been short-sighted since I was in my teens. So I always wore specs, and then I went on to lenses. Rarely will you see me wearing my proper specs because I don't like wearing them. They drive me crackers having to wear specs all the time. But here we are, reading glasses because my arms aren't long enough. If I take my lenses out, I can see great. I could see you, but then I wouldn't be able to see anything in the distance. I'd be like this. Anyway, a touch of winter. As I said, it launches on Sunday, 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. shows. And Anna Louise Pickering will be in the studio, which I'm really excited about. She's a lovely lady, is our Anna Lou, and she will have some goodies for you as well. But what I thought I'd do, because we've got 2 Facebook Lives a week, what I thought we'd do this week is today we're going to look through the first half, just alphabetically. And then on Friday, 2 p.m, I'll do another and I'll show you the second half. By that time, a lot of the samples, or all of the samples from the team, hopefully will have arrived. But I have got some exclusive sneaky peeky samples from Ian. So Ian the Warlock, they arrived today and they are beautiful. So I'm going to show you some of his samples as well. Moya's here. Hello, love. How are you? Like I said, just pop me a comment on, because sometimes it doesn't always tell me who's here and watching. It's like they change it every single time I do this. They change it. Samantha's here. Hello, love. How are you? I hope you're all keeping really well. Apparently, we're going to get summer next week. It's going to get up to as high as 18 degrees and it's going to be dry because, blimey, it's been wet. Anybody else had any problems with slugs and snails? Do tell, because I never have dahlias in the garden, because whenever I put dahlias in pots, the snails always, I think it's like a little snaily and sluggy banquet. Well, Graham loves dahlias, so I'm finally getting him a little bit interested in gardening, and he's bought some. I'm out there with a bowl at midnight in the rain picking snails off the dahlias. It's ridiculous. I took some for a walk the other week, took them in a plant pot and dropped them up the slips. So they've got a nice new wilderness to live in, because I can't kill them. That's the thing. Can't bring myself to kill them. But I've been looking at copper tape. So if anyone has used copper tape to protect the plants from the snails, and if they've had good results from it, please do let me know, because it's a tenner. And, you know, I don't just want to waste a tenner. Apparently it says you can also use it for crafting. Well, I would never have thought of that. But no, I actually want to save my plants. I want to save my dahlias. Anyway, shall we crack on? What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you everything that is in the collection. And then I'm going to show you the pieces of artwork for the first 5. So we also have a couple of upsells on as well, which I will show you on Friday. Right, so to start off, it's called A Touch of Winter. So as you can expect, it's winter themed, not necessarily Christmas. So you can use it for winter birthdays, weddings, whatever. I mean, you don't have to necessarily use it for winter. Right, there are 10 sets in this collection featuring the artwork called A Welcome Awaits, Amber Eve, Badgers in the Snow, Frosty Morning, Holly Lane, Kingfisher Sunset, Night Owl, Snowy Bale, Snowy Return and Woolly Winter. I bet you can't guess what any of those are about, can you? They're all beautiful paintings by our Pollyanna. In there, you have got 10 topper pages, 10 decorative papers, and I've got to say, some of the decorative papers are absolutely stunning for Christmas cards. There's one of them that's got the most glorious holly on it, printed onto fabric. That's going to look amazing. Then you've got 3 solid colours as usual. You've got your light tone, your mid and your dark, so they all match and coordinate. You've got 10 essential papers. The colours throughout those go with the colours of each collection. Then you've got the full artwork pages in A4, you've got A5, and you've also got A6. So on the the ones that are A5, you've got 2 on the page. Excuse me. And the ones that are A6, you've got 4 on the page. Hello, Caroline. Are you all right, love? I don't think I've missed anyone. I've gone all croaky again. It's because I'm talking so much. Then we've got inserts. You've got the full colour and you've got the dilute as well. And in that size, you've got your A5, 5x7, 6x6, 5x5, 7x7, 8x8, and your DL. So you've got them all. You've got designer cards. So those of you who've used Pollyanna's artwork that we've done before, you'll know that some of them, you literally, it's got a card front and a card back. And all you need to do is just print it out onto something like 250, so it's nice and sturdy. And it really is that simple. Then you have got, oh, your designer cards in A5, A6, DL and 5x5 size. You've got gift bags in 2 designs. Borders, you've got vertical and horizontal. You've got an A4 page with the little, you know, the little tags that say Pollyanna, and it's got her autograph artwork by Pollyanna Pickering. You have got tags, 2 A4 sheets, different sizes. So you've got your larger ones going down to your smaller ones. You've got a sheet of sentiments, concept cards. So you know the concept cards where Becky's already done all the artwork, so your matting and layering is done. So you could print it out once, cut it out, bob it on a card blank, and it's good to go. Or you can print it out 2 or 3 times and actually cut in and just add. So it's like the card design's already done for you. It couldn't be easier. And the sizes of those, 6x6, 5x5 and 6x4. You've got 2 treat box designs, and you've got all your usual sizes of envelope, liner, templates. There's a lot of stuff in there. There is, in each of those sets, you've got 78 files. So in total, 780 downloadable sheets in this collection. Let me start off by showing you some of the artwork. So this is the first one. This is absolutely breathtaking. Right, and the other thing I want you to bear in mind as well is that I've printed this on my printer, which I've given it a jolly good talking to, and it's actually booked its ideas up. This is just on the standard Vivid. I haven't printed this on high, but look how beautiful that is. So this one is called A Welcome Awaits. Let me go in so you could look at that. Isn't it absolutely stunning? That's like one of those little barns and cottages that you can get in Yorkshire. Oh, now here I said a very broad sweeping statement to Linda yesterday. You know how much I love the Amur Tiger that Pollyanna painted. I love this a little bit more, but it's right up there. This is called Amber Eve. Look at that. Look at that absolutely beautiful tawny owl sitting there on his silver birch branch with the little dots of snow all around him. He's just, I love him. It's actually like you can feel how soft his feathers are. Next up, we've got these 2 cheeky chappies, Badgers in the Snow. This is your next one. So you've got your little cheeky badgers, but look at in the background. You've got a little family of red deer there. And the detail, as ever, as you would come to expect. So what do you think so far? That's the first 3. The next one, I defy anybody not to go, oh. This one is called Frosty Morning. And look how beautiful that one is. So that's what it looks like. And then I'm going to come in close. So you've got your red squirrels, you've got your dormice on there. And if I go across, you can see another red squirrel. And there is also a wren. And you can see her beak's open. She's singing a little heart out there. So that is Frosty Morning. I love those mornings when it's bright blue sky and you've got a really thick hoarfrost, you know, where the frost's actually enveloping all the trees and all the shrubbery. And then finally for today, this is the 5th one. This is another absolute beauty. This is called Holly Lane for obvious reasons. But look at that little robin. And there you've got your winter berries, your holly, and that beautiful background. And of course, the road sign that says Holly Lane. And
I don't know that one.
Sorry, that's my talking. And then each one has got the autograph of Pollyanna herself. So what do you think? Do you like what you see so far? Right, what I've done is I've printed out a little bit from each one. So I didn't print out 78 pages because that would just take forever and be quite wasteful on the old cardstock. So I've printed a welcome awaits, and I've done some of the toppers for you so you can see what the toppers look like. So this is topper set number 1, and there you've got the long tall and you've got 2 smaller squares. You've also got sentiments on there. So remember what I said, it's not necessarily just for Christmas. You could use that for any kind of winter themed card if you wanted to. The next ones, these are pentagons. So they're 7-sided. There you go. And these are great because all you need to do with these is print them out and stick them on. But if you wanted to, you could actually print them out a couple of times, lift them up on 3D foam. And here you've got with love, best wishes for you. And of course, everything is colour coordinated, as you have come to expect. Next up, my favourite little babies. I love this one so much. Look at that. The most adorable tawny owl. And I love this design as well. I love the swirl through it. So what you could do is cut that out and have that white band in there, or you could actually cut these two and put them side by side because of course they do fit. And then your sentiment as well. Always happiest when we're together, and you've got 2 that size. And if you do watch on Sunday, then you're going to be able to see that I'm going to do something a little bit different with those and my demo. And then that's another one of the long tall ones, just to show you the treatment of that Becky's done to it, so you can actually see all of the beautiful designs. Next up, we've got badgers in the snow, and here again some more toppers. You've got some lovely big bold sentiments on here as well. So you've got the single badger there, and then you've got the 2 badgers with the deer in the background. And then here's another one of the pentagons. So it's your 7-sided. And then Frosty Morning. So with Frosty Morning, this is one of the topper sheets that I've printed out. So you've got 3 toppers on there. You've also got your sentiments as well. So on this festive day, thinking of you, friend. For you, just because, season's greetings. So you've got all of that. Look at that, it's absolutely beautiful. The detail, you know, I mean, I don't know how artists do it. I take my hat off to them, because the detail that they are making with one brush, just tiny little brush strokes, just take a moment just to appreciate the talent there to bring these little darlings to life. And I know I said it last week when we were talking about Pollyanna's artwork. She just had a knack of making everything just look real. And then look at that topper sheet with the circles. This is beautiful. This one, print it a few times and then go in with your dies and lift it up, make some borders out of that, because I know we've all got nesting dies. And then, of course, there's that beautiful little Jenny Wren there having a little sing. And then, finally, Holly Lane. This is before I gave the printer a jolly good talking to, so it's a bit bandy, but yours won't be. Don't think I've seen heptagons on anything, only hexagons and octagons. Yeah, it's different having something that's 7-sided. I quite like it. Because we usually do, don't we? We'll do 5, 6 and 8 sides, but 7 sides we tend not to. And then, of course, you've got your ovals. And if you have got our oval nesting dies that we had in a previous life, they fit beautifully. So that is half of the collection. I'm going to tidy that up because I will show you it again later. Let me move that out of the way over there. And then I have got some samples. I'm going to wet my whistle. I had a little play the other day, just so I could make a few, because, I mean, how can I not? I can't just make my demos, can I? Because the stuff that I print out, you know what it's like. You do when you've printed out a background, a topper set, and a piece of solid. You're going to have enough in that just to make some more cards. So I thought this is what I'll do. So this was actually one of my leftovers cards, which is why it's only tiny. Guess the theme. Guess which collection. Hi, Joan. You found me at last. Yes, I'm here. Hello. Lorna's saying Pollyanna was such an amazing, talented lady. She was. Sometimes you can't even put into words when you look at her artwork. The prolific amount of artwork that she created, and there was never a bad one. Never a single bad painting. Every single one of them, it was like her heart had gone into it. So here we've got my leftovers with Amber Eve, and I've added a little bit of sparkle to that one because it is a Christmas one. And the sentiment was one of the long ones, so I just cut it down just so it says festive season, and a little bit of the holly paper in the background. And this is one of those toppers, and I've just cut the border off and then just added some cream card. Perfect for a little Christmas card. Okay, so remember what I said, we've got some box projects. We've also got some gift bag projects as well. So this is one that Ian has put together. Let me just get that so it's nice and neat. There we go. Because this is, obviously, it's come through the post, so I want to make sure that it's not going to get crumpled. There. So this is from Frosty Morning. And these have all got instructions. So Becky's done all the instructions for you. And they've also got a little tag as well. So Ian's added a cute little snowflake die cut to that as well, which just finishes it off beautifully. A little bit of ribbon, a brad, and some, is it a brad or is it a pearl? I think actually it might be a pearl. And then it's got on the back a little slip with a half moon, and then that's your bag inside. So you can see it's got your mountain and your valley folds, so you can get something quite decent size in there. He's a clever old stick, is our Ian, isn't he? Right, so that's that one. I'm going to pop that back flat again so I don't ruin it. Next up, I have got another one from Frosty Morning. And again, all of these samples I'm showing you at Ian's, apart from there's one more of mine. What Ian's done here is actually used some dies and made some little floral arrangements to go with. And if I hold it like that, can you see that Ian's popped that onto some 3D foam, but made this into a little frame? So there's that one, and then that's a frame, and then that's a frame. And I think it's really nice that I'm able to do this on the Facebook Live, because unfortunately when we're on the telly, I mean, you know how quick the hour goes, it's gone in a flash. We've got so much to show you that we don't always get a chance to have a proper good old look at the samples. So it is nice to be able to show you what our incredibly talented team have been doing. Here's another one that Ian's done. And again, just adding in. Ian, did you use, is that the actual solid and the solids, and that's the mid and that's the dark, may I ask, please? I think it is. I love how you've done those flowers though. It just, the tone goes perfectly, doesn't it? Oh, Tara's here. Hello, love. How are you? I'm going to move on now to Holly Lane. This is one of the ones that I've done. And again, this was one of the leftover bits. When I say leftover, it was like, because I've used one of the toppers for a demo. What's Ian saying? It is, yeah. You see, that's the thing, because if you want everything to work perfectly and be coordinated, you don't have to go rummaging in your stash to find the perfect cardstock, because it's already there, because Becky's actually taken all of the colours and use them. So you've got the light, the mid and the dark colours throughout each single collection, each one of the 10. So you've got a whole gamut of coloured card there. Right, so that's another one from Holly Lane. And as you know, I always keep my Pollyanna samples and cards really plain and simple because I let the artwork do the talking. And again, all I've done is just add a little bit of sparkle. But this is completely flat. It looks like I've spent ages matting and layering it and lifting it up, but that is the actual design. So all I've done is cut around, added some white card and then a bit of the grey card, which matches in with this grey here. Enjoy your special day. So that doesn't even need to be for Christmas. That could be for a birthday where somebody absolutely adores robins. Next up, another one of Ian's that he's done here. This is that holly paper that I was talking about. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? On fabric, that would look fabulous. And then a few holly die cuts and some little holly berries there. And then this one, I mentioned when I listed everything that's in the collection, you've got some tags. So this is one of the tag toppers and one of the sentiments and some more of the holly die cuts there. And check out the background paper. You cannot make a bad card with this artwork. Every card will be perfect. Totally agree there, Lorna, because the artwork is just so amazing. And you can see, I mean, Ian's gone to town with his decorative bits. Let me show you. I'll just show you the difference. So actually, if I show you from the same collection, so that one, Ian's added die cuts to it and little gems, and all I've done is added a little bit of sparkle. But they still look like you've spent ages doing them because the artwork speaks for itself. And then finally, another one of the bags. This one is one of the larger ones. So this is printed over 2 sheets. There we go. I'll tuck that in. And there is your gift bag. And you've also got the tag that goes with it in the Holly Lane. I have got this to show you as a demo on Sunday because if you're anything like me, you'll go, oh, it's construction, and you'll run a mile. The way that these have been designed, the way Becky's designed them, is they are really simple. So tune in on Sunday, 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. You will be able to watch me doing that. The other thing you can do as well, don't forget, is you can actually print on the other side. If you wanted it to be fancy inside. I haven't, and Ian hasn't on that one. But if you were making something that's really special, then yes, you could do. By all means, you could actually print that one. Because don't forget, you've also got all of the decorative papers. And then the final sample that I've got here from Ian is this. Now this I absolutely love. It is a little voucher wallet that Ian's made. So that's your gorgeous holly paper, and then he's made some little flaps to put your lips, those little cards, little gift cards, etc. Bit of money in there. So thanks, Ian. I'm going to be using that at Christmas. I love the robins. You can always use them for thinking of you cards. Yes, you can. Have I got any more comments? I don't think I've missed anyone, have I? I think I'm up to date. Right then. So let me tidy these up. I'll get them back in order. So what do you think then? Are you liking what you're seeing so far? I know you will be. Right. So I'm going to bob that there out of the way, and then I'm going to pop those there. Look at me being all organised for a change. And I have tidied up a little bit. You'll be pleased to see. It's still a bit junky in that basket, but that's my junk basket. So has anyone else got a junk basket? Caroline's saying beautiful. It is beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. So I'll be back at 2 p.m. on Friday with the other half. I really desperately want to show you it now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep you in suspenders. I've got a really quick demo for you. and then I'll give you another run through of everything that we've got, and then we can have a little chin wag. Ian's saying it's an awesome collection. It is an awesome collection. I totally agree with you. Actually, I'll tell you what I can do. I can give you a really sneaky peek of one of the little kits that comes with this. It's like, they call it an upsell. So it's like an additional kit for you. Oh yeah, and the other thing as well, each one, I printed this out so I could show you and then forgot to bring it. Each one of them has also got the index as well. So let me go really close. You can see the file number and then which each one is going to be. So if you don't use Windows and you haven't got the interface, you will have an index. So, and Pollyanna, don't forget, all our Pollyanna collections, they're quite hefty. So they take a little bit longer sometimes to download. And because it takes up a little bit more room, what I tend to do is stick them straight onto my external Terrapin. And then I've got that, I'll print those out. Keep that in a little box file or a ring binder. So you think, actually, what was that collection? I can't remember which one it was. So rather than having to go and get everything and go through your computer, it's there. I'm still old-fashioned, folks. I like a paper reference. But I can show you Robin Wreath, which this is one of the mini kits. And I've printed out just a few little bits. This is what I do when I'm prepping a demo or I'm going to make a few cards. That's what I do. So I've got a solid, a pattern, and then I've got the toppers. And that is Robin Wreath. The colours on this are so lovely. And then you've got your sentiments in there. So you've got your tall or your long card there, and then you've got two smaller rectangles. And then your sentiments are saying, on your special day, hugs just for you, thinking of you, friend, for you just because, to my best friend, and thank you so much. So this is going to be one of the mini kits. There are two. This is one of them. I'm not showing you the other. You'll have to wait. You'll have to be patient. Linda's here. Good evening, Linda. I'm having a bit of a hot flush. Do you know, it's right muggy, isn't it? I think I might put my fan on. Bear with. Hopefully it won't be too noisy, but oh, it's getting dead warm in here. It's all the hot air coming out my mouth. Look at that mistletoe wreath. Isn't that just adorable? The theme on my Christmas tree every year is birds. So we always have baubles and stuff, but I've got loads and loads of birds. And the year before last, I managed to get a load of robins, and I think there's about 12 of them in the box. So they perch all over my Christmas tree. Sorry I'm late. Had to take the Dragon Slayer out for a walk. Oh, how is she? Did she get wet? Is it raining up your region, missus? Sharon's here. Hello, Sharon. And Donny's here as well. Hi, Donny. Linda's saying beautiful. Are you talking about me or the art, love? Beautiful kits. Sorry we're late. Been out. Oh, I hope you had a nice time. Right, so, well, if you've just got here, and if you haven't just got here, shut your eyes, because I'm going to twizzle you around, because I'm going to put a card together. So I'm going to do that and bring you in. There we go. She's had a posh coat on. Bless her. I bet she loved that, didn't she? Did she love her posh coat? Not. Right, so I have got... This is, do you know what? Sad news, everybody. This is my very, very last piece of my White Witch 250 GSM white card. It's my last one. But it don't matter because I've got another pack coming. Because, did you see on the website we had a special offer? Linda, is that special offer still on? Is that special offer for Paper Emporium still on, or has it gone? I think it might have gone last night actually. But anyway, I ordered some and I can't wait because that's my last piece. So I'm being a little bit naughty now. Don't tell the boss, But I really want, I really wanted to show you them all, didn't I? Let me go a little bit higher so you can see. Don't know why this has gone all creaky. That's better. You can see what I'm doing now. What's Linda saying? Yes, with a loathing. She hates putting that coat on, doesn't she? Bless her. Sharon's saying she made some. It might be 1999. Right, 1999. Paper Emporium White Witch 250 GSM card. My go-to card. Is it 250 sheets, Linda? I think it is, isn't it? This is the brick, isn't it? More like a doorstop. Anyway. You've seen the first 5 in the collection. You've seen Robin Wreath, which isn't part of the collection. That's an extra. But you've seen the first 5. I'm now going to show you one of the ones that you're not going to see until Friday. That just means that I'm wetting your whistle for you to come back and see me on Friday. Sharon's saying bargain. Linda's saying yes, yes. So it is 250 sheets of 250 GSM, which is a really good weight. And it goes through my printer, no problem at all. Linda, I was just saying I gave my printer a jolly good talking to. And it's actually printed without banding. So I'm not quite sure why it decided that it's going to work. Let me just, I've just stood up because we're at an angle. Right. Look at this background paper. I'm going to hold that up so you can see it. Isn't that adorable? Anything like this, you know that I'm going to love because I love my distress and I like these distressy backgrounds, but it's got tiny little snowflakes in there as well. So that's part of my background paper. Oh, Sharon's going collies. Yeah, there are lots of collies, but I'm not showing you. Is it scared of you? I think it might be because I did give it a really jolly good talking to. And I've threatened it with eviction through the window. Didn't quite put it as politely as that. I might have had to use some office language with it, but it's probably just gone, oh, I'm going to fool her into a false sense of security. Look, I've gone wonky again. I'm going to have to stand up because I'm at the wrong angle here. It's all these cards that I'm making for you. You're all going, look at her. She's wonky. She's a wonky one. Look at that one. So this is a sneaky peek for Friday. This is called Night Owl. Look at the face. Look, I'm gonna bring it closer. Absolutely beautiful. So you've got the moon there, and then you've got that gorgeous barn owl. I'm sure I will have told you this already, but when I go for my walks on a morning, there's a family of barn owls that I quite often see. I'm going to come a bit closer now because we're working on that smaller area. Donnie's saying, evening all, sorry I'm late, just got in from work. There's no worries, Donnie, I know you're busy at the moment. So sad I won't be doing this show. I know, Linda, you're gutted. It is an honour to be doing it though. She's a proper witch, you know, don't have to be just for Christmas either. No, that's what I said, Sharon. This is the thing. There's not really a hint of Christmas on it, is there? It's only if you wanted to add a Christmas sentiment, which for this one I haven't. What I've done is printed this one out twice. I've gone in and I've cut out the owl. I've done that just to save a bit of time. And I've also cut out this one. Instead of going along the edge, I've actually gone onto that bit there. And I'm going to add some 3D foam. I'll just add that in there. Oh, I'm so glad that I bought that fan the other week because it's so good. After my other one that I said, oh, I've had that since I lived on my own in the flat. Oh, I've had that fan 25 years. And then the very next morning, it conked out. It probably thought, hold on a minute. She's had her money's worth. Right. Bit of 3D foam. to lift this side up. Here we go. Right then. Let's bob that one on there. So can you see what I've done? I've actually made that a bit smaller. But like I said, if you wanted to, you could actually cut along there and bring them together if you didn't want the gap. Because it does work equally as well. So let's move over. And we've now got the barn owl. And what I'm going to do is just curve the wings up just ever such a little bit. So that one. I watched a really interesting programme about how birds fly and about how their feathers are made up and the noises that they make when they're flying. And owls make practically zero noise when they're flying with the, you know, like, you know, when you hear a collared dove, you know that it's flapping because you can hear it and it's wheezing at you. And same with wood pigeons, they flap. But because the owl is out at night hunting and rodents have got good hearing, he's completely silent, so it makes him a very, very good predator. It's an interesting programme. I do love all my natural world programmes. Right. We went to a bird sanctuary and they'd got some owls there that we could say hello to. And they're tiny. The owl inside all that feather is really tiny. The feathers, you put your fingers into about there on the feathers. Right, I've got the word love, and this is one of those sentiments. Sharon's saying, don't forget, if you've missed previous Pollyanna releases, they're still available on the Crafty Witches website. They are indeed. Everything is on the Crafty Witches website. And there's a handy little search bar as well, if you want to go on and just have a quick look. So I've got the word love, which I'm just bobbing on there. And then I also cut out the moon as well. And I can just add a little bit of my 3D foam to this. So this particular set is called Night Owl for obvious reasons. You will see more of this one on Friday, but I'm just giving you a little sniggy biggy. There we go. And then I have got some of my glitter glue just for the centre of the stars, just to add that tiny little bit of sparkle. Just little dots. There we go. And I keep getting a block nozzle with this one, which is really unusual. You don't often get block nozzles on stickles. So I'm going to have to take the lid off and give it a rinse out. It's probably because I've left the lid open while I've been yapping at you, and it's just got that little blockage that keeps coming up. I'm just going to add tiny, tiny little dots. I don't want this to be too in your face. And then a little bit around the edge of the moon. Kevin's snoring, his meds are knocking him for 6. Here we go. Just tap that out so it just gives it that bit of sparkle. And then what I'll do is, shut your eyes everyone. I'm going to whiz you that round so you can, hello, so I can show you it like that. Really quick and simple, as you can see. Oh, Ross is here. Hello, love. Have you seen their legs? They're really long and feathers they are, aren't they? It's like they go up to here, don't they? Their legs, owl legs. They are funny. Ross is saying, sorry, I'm late. No worries. It's nice to see you, love. I've just done a demo If you want to watch from the beginning, you know that you can go back anyway. Whoa, we're a bit close there. Whoa, don't want to get too close. Let me have a quick slurp, wet me whistle. Right then, so to recap, what time are we on? It's got to bed already. A touch of winter collection. So that's what I'm looking at the moment, and I've shown you the first 5. I will recap through. There are 10 sets in total on this collection. So they are called A Welcome Awaits, Amber Eve, Badgers in the Snow, Frosty Morning, Holly Lane, Kingfisher Sunset, Night Owl, which you've just seen, Snowy Bale, Snowy Return, and Woolly Winter. And in there are 78 downloadable A4 pages in each one of the sets, so 780 in total. You've got 10 topper pages, 10 decorative pages, papers. You've also got 3 of your solids, so you've got your light, your mid and your dark, and those samples that I showed you that Ian did, perfect use of them for die cutting because everything matches in. You've also got 10 essential papers. You've got the full artwork in A4, A5 you've got 2 of them, and A6 then that'll be 4 of them on the page. You've got inserts full colour and dilute in the A5, 6x6, 8x8, 5x5, 7x7, 7x5 and DL. You've got designer cards. So those are the ones where you've got the artwork printed on the front with that lovely cartouche around them, and literally you just score down the middle and that's it, your card's done. Add a sentiment, Bob's your uncle. Sizes for those, you've got A5, A6, DL and 5x5. You've got 2 designs of gift bags. You've got borders and vertical and horizontal. You've got different sizes of tags over 2 A4 sheets. So you've got your larger ones running down to your smaller ones. You've got an A4 page with the little tabs that says artwork by Pollyanna Pickering. So if you want to put those on your back of your cards, you can. You've got a sheet of sentiments. You've got your concept cards, and those are the ones where Becky's already done all the matting and layering for you. So all you need to do is just print it out 2 or 3 times, cut them out and lift them up. 6x6, 5x5 and 6x4. You've got 2 treat box designs, and you've also got your envelope liner templates in all of your usual sizes. So hi Glenda, hi Pauline, it's nice to see you here. I will show you the artwork, so let me just grab these. So I've got that one there, starting off with A Welcome Awaits. So this is the absolutely beautiful artwork of Pollyanna Pickering. There's the welcome, and there are the horse riders with their dog. You can just feel that nip in the air, and you know that as soon as you get inside that cottage there's going to be that lovely smell of an open fire. What's it? No, not missed anything. Then next up we've got Amber Eve. This is my favourite. I was saying earlier, Amber Tiger was always my favourite. Always being my favourite. Until I saw this little beauty. Look at him. Just absolutely adorable. So you've got your tawny owl there, sitting there, surveying his manor on his silver birch twig. And you've got all that beautiful snow falling around him. But look at the detail. This is only printed on standard vivid. It's not printed on high, so can you imagine how crisp it'll be if it's on high? Next up you've got badgers in the snow. So here are your little badgers, little cheeky badgers. Aren't badgers massive? I saw one the other morning when I was out for a walk. It was huge. It was like the size of a basset hound, this thing, and it looked really heavy. You know, you can tell the weight of something. It was a huge thing. Didn't have run quick when it spotted me though. And in the background you can see there the stag with his does. And of course that beautiful snowy frosty scene there. So that's badgers in the snow. Next up you have got your Frosty Morning. And this is the one that I was oohing and ahhing over earlier, because look at the detail. How is that even possible? Oh, Elizabeth's here. Hi, Elizabeth. Hope you're okay, love. How is that possible to actually create something like that with the brush? You've got your little wren there. Look at her singing her heart out. And of course, you've got those little cheeky red squirrels. And you've got your dormice as well. So cute little dormice. Next up, we have got Holly Lane. So this is the 5th one of 10. The rest of them, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I will be showing you on Friday afternoon. So this is Holly Lane. I love that road sign. And of course, you've got your cheeky little robin there, your winter berries and your holly. Absolutely divine. Quick flick through the toppers. So here are some of the toppers. It's not all of them. You're going to have to wait until Friday. What I'll do on Friday is I will show you the final 5 and then I'll run through all of them so you can see it in context. So a welcome awaits is your first one. And remember I showed you that little card that I'd made. I'd actually used one of these toppers. So that's what I've done with it. That's my leftovers card. That's the Amber Eve. You've also got your pentagons there. So 7-sided. Really simple cards to put together. Then that's the shape of the one that we've just done with Night Owl, but of course you've got Amber Eve there. Then that's another one. I've just dropped that. So there's Amber Eve again. Then you've got your circle ones there with your badgers. Oh, jiggy badgers. And pentagons. And the decorative papers are absolutely beautiful. They're perfect for all kinds of Christmas cards and winter cards that you wanted to send. So, and the beauty of this collection, it isn't just geared for Christmas, although you could use it for Christmas, but it's also for winter as well. So you've got some Christmas greetings in there, but you've also got your regular greetings as well, like for you, just because, hugs just for you, season's greetings. Then you've got some more circles. This is Frosty Morning, and of course don't forget these actually fit with the nesting dies that we used to do in a previous life. Then we've got Holly Lane. So that is that card that I showed you earlier. This is one that I just put together because it was there, because I've used that one for my demo. So this one literally added sentiment, a little bit of white card and a little bit of grey card. Keep it simple. I always keep it simple with Pollyanna, but you don't have to. I mean, you could do what Ian's done. There's another one. There you've got your ovals, and of course these fit with our nesting dies as well. So while I'm showing you Holly Lane, oh no, I've just dropped that on the floor as well. I'll show you it in a bit. There you go. So you can see the difference just by adding some little die cuts like Ian's done there. Here's one of the tag toppers that we've got. Look at the background papers. They are beautiful. Of course, there's my little friend, my little tawny owl. So gorgeous. What Sharon's saying, the team are adding sneaky peeks all over our socials, so please look out for them and give them some love. Yeah, so on Creative Friends, you'll be seeing all of the sample makers who've been really, really busy, and they've made the most gorgeous samples. They are actually now starting to sneak peek them, so you will be able to see them. They will be going onto our Pinterest, and they will also be going into albums as well within the group. So do keep an eye out for them. So remember what I said about we've got some bags. We've got gift bags. Look at this one. Really, really easy to put together. Full instructions included. That's too far down there. If I bend over, you'll end up seeing my fat bum. I don't really want to show you my fat bum. So here's the other one. That's the other side. So these are your 2 gift bags that you've got. I'm actually going to show you that one as one of my demos. Because like I said earlier, construction, it's like, oh, can't do construction. Actually, I'm not showing you one of these as my demos. I'm actually going to be showing you one with a ribbon. But this one, like I said, there are full instructions on how to put them together. Debbie's here. Hello, Debbie. We are looking at the first 5 of A Touch of Winter. So I absolutely love this card. This is all of these samples now. These are all Ian's because his have arrived today. And what Ian's done is printed out the solids. So you've got all the different colours. You've got the mid, your light and your dark and your solids. He's die cut them. So everything matches perfectly. And then, of course, here's another one from Frosty Morning. Adding in those little flowers. You see you've got the dotty paper there. That's one of your essential papers. This one is one of your decorative papers and a topper. And this is actually framed as well. So I'm really pleased that I'm actually able to show you just the samples that our team make. They are incredible. And we never get a chance to show you them in real life. Because the shows, you know what it's like, the TV shows always go so quickly. We're always full of good intentions. I always have a big stack next to me and I think, right, I'm going to show them, and then it'll be, oh, we'll go and do something else. And then by the time it comes to the end of the hour, I've had no time to show you, and you're literally getting photographs. So what I'm going to do on Friday is that all of the samples should be with me by then. So I will have a quick run through of the final 5 that are in this collection. And then I'm just going to concentrate on showing you all the samples. I will do a demo. I've got a demo ready for you, I think. Have I? Yeah, I have. Which one? What's that? Oh, yeah. I got a demo. I bet you can't guess what collection it is that I'm using. So as well as A Touch of Winter, which is our full collection, we've also got 2 extras for you. We have got the Robin Wreath mini kit. So I'm just going to quickly show you some of the artwork from that. That's one of the sets of toppers from that one. Yeah, you're right, Sharon, it is the Tawny. Oh, how did you guess? I absolutely love this background paper. Look at that. Isn't that just amazing? I love it. And then you've got, look at the solid colour. Just absolutely glorious. And there you go. Right then, let's have a look. I think I've caught up on all the... I've cooled down now anyway. Oh, I don't know why I keep getting the hot flushes. I don't know. Do you think it's my age? Or do you think it's just the weather? Oh, I'll tell you what else I've got here. I'm not going to show you that one because that you're going to have to come back on Friday and look at that. But I have got one of the... This is, I just printed it out just to see what it looked like. Because you can. And you've already seen Night Owl. Because obviously I've gone, oh yeah, I'm gonna show you a little extra. This is one of the box designs. So you've got 2 treat boxes. That's the lid. And can you see... Becky is an absolute genius, the way she designs everything. You don't have to cut anything out. You literally just cut around the edge. And you've got little dashes in there, getting on in years. I know. Oh, I know. Oh, it's my age. I think it might be. It's just this past few weeks. Getting a little bit warm. Oh, and I've had a letter from the hospital. Oh dear Mrs. Sheridan, you're at that age. We'd like you to invite you to come for another mammogram. I can't believe it's 3 years since my last one. So yeah, that's next Tuesday. Can't wait. No, but in all seriousness, I just think it's really good, the fact that I'm actually going to get the opportunity to go and get the girls checked out. Tropical Moments, yeah, it's more than that. Yeah, I just, all of a sudden, like, whoosh, hot. I think it could be, it's quite muggy as well. And I shut my window because it was raining, and it was raining quite loudly. Oh, Debbie's got a letter as well. Yeah, I can't believe it's 3 years ago already. This will be my 3rd one. Because I got invited when I was, I think it must have been 47. They called it Project X. And it was a postcode thing. And literally, if you lived on that postcode, they invited you early. So I was really lucky to get included in that. So yeah, I had one, it must be 3 years ago. If you'd said, when did you have your last one, I would have said half an hour ago, because that's what it does, doesn't it? I was saying earlier, July. What are we? Are we July the 8th already? I've got shows on July the 14th for Pollyanna. Dead excited. 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. And remember, folks, there is nothing happening at 8 p.m. on Sunday except for me on Hobby Maker. There's nothing else for you to watch at all. Even if England do win tomorrow night, no, you can record it. No, you can't. Sharon's saying, I'm losing weight. It's the only place to see shrinking. What's that? Your boobs. You see, that's the thing. When I lost all that weight, I didn't really lose much boobage. It was around the middle. I have put some back on there, and I am desperately trying to get it off, but it's just not shifting. All that walking that I'm doing, still not working. And it's got nothing to do with the fact that I eat a donut occasionally. We went to that steam fair. We didn't go on Saturday because it chucked it down all day. So we went Sunday instead. Oh, it was lovely. We got there nice early doors. And when we were on the way over there, there's a little village called Spratton, and they've got a lovely butcher's there. And as we were driving through it, I went, oh no, the sausages. Because Sol's Spratton sausages are the absolute best sausages. So, of course, then I needed sausages. So we found in the fields this big coffee outlet that was cooking breakfast. So we had a sausage sandwich between us. And it was lovely. But we did share. So we're really good. And I'd already done a 4-mile walk that morning as well. So I was allowed a sausage sandwich, or half a sausage sandwich, and some coffee. But then, now you are not going to believe me when I tell you this, but this is the God's honest truth. We walked through where all the horses were, and then we walked up past all the steam where, you know, they've got like the road rollers. We had a look around all the tractors. And then we saw this huge, you know, like a trailer on a big truck with the side open, and on it were these pedestals, and on each pedestal was a different breed of sheep. And a man who was talking about the sheep's fleece, and he actually shears sheep for a living. And then he said, does anybody want to see the sheep dance? And I swear, these sheep started dancing. And he actually said, oh, this one is Nobby, and he will shuffle backwards like Michael Jackson. And he actually genuinely, I've got 7 sheep in front of me dancing. It was the best thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life ever. Dancing sheep. This man has taught these sheep to dance. I actually want to go again. I want to go and see him again. Then there was the brass band, which, it takes me back to my northern roots. And then the heavens opened. So we dived into this gazebo thing. And we had some coffee, and you know when you go to the fair and they've got those donut machines, and the donuts go like that into the fat, and then they flip over, and then they flip into the sugar, and then they get put into a bag, and then they get rammed into your mouth while they're still hot, and you're not allowed to lick your lips. So I was covered in sugar all the way, and I had 3, but half of one of them fell on the floor, which I was absolutely gutted about. If there hadn't been anyone around, I probably would have picked it up and ate it, because it was only a bit of grass. I could have picked that off, but it was because the heavens had opened. It was a lot of people there, and they just would have thought that I was some kind of tramp. So I didn't. And that is probably the reason why I'm not losing any weight, because not only did I eat the sausage bap, I also ate the sugar donuts, which were lovely. Lorna's saying, definitely get checked, it's better than finding too late. The girls that, yeah, exactly. I've got way too many friends that have suffered because of it. So it's a privilege, really, just to get a free test, isn't it? Anyway, I have bent your ears enough talking about dancing sheep and sugar donuts. Made myself hungry. It's not had my tea yet. I need to have my tea. I fancy toast and Marmite. I love toast and Marmite. It's my comfort food. So I think I might have that for my tea. I will be back here on Friday at 2 p.m. and I will be showing you the final 5 of the collections within the A Touch of Winter. And I'm also going to be showing you the other upsell as well. I'll do a little demo, and then I'm going to have all the team samples for you to have a look at. So do join me if you can. I will pop a reminder in the group anyway. Show times 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. on Sunday the 14th. I absolutely cannot wait. I'm so excited about this one because I've never done a Pollyanna show. I did a Pollyanna sales show many moons ago, but I've never actually done a proper Pollyanna show, and it's an honour for Linda to ask me to be able to do this. I'm a little bit nervous actually. I hope I don't goof it, because you know what I'm like when my mouth starts going. I'm going to have to take deep breaths and... Yeah, but Anna Lou's in the studio as well, and she's an absolute diamond. Caroline's saying, I had toast with cheese spread and Marmite last week. That's another one. I love Dairy Lee. It's got to be Dairy Lee with Marmite. So you get the toast and then a bit of Marmite on it and then the Dairy Lee on top. Oh la la. I might even go and have that now because I've got some Dairy Lee downstairs. Anyway, I shall bid you good evening and see you on Friday. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I hope you can join me. See ya!